What's happening, guys? It is Logan Robinson from BucsGameday.com. I'm here with our lead editor at BucsGameday, River Wells.
Still me.
And we're recapping day 3 of training camp for the Buccaneers, which was heavy on the offensive side. Baker Mayfield, that's who we're going to start off talking about today because he was dicing up the defense.
We're happy to report here at One Buccaneer Place that Baker Mayfield was baking.
Yes, he was baking.
He looked really good on the deep balls and the intermediate throws. Really finding some good space on the sideline. He had Jalen McMillan for a big touchdown.
That was a great ball, deep shot. I would say about a 40-yard throw.
And then my other favorite play that he had today was a throw to Mike Evans on like a 25-yard sort of intermediate route.
Yeah.
An out route. He found him right in between two defensive backs. Dropped it in the bucket.
Right in the window, a tight window.
Yeah, crowd. But he, point being, this is probably his best day of camp for sure. One of the better days I think I may have seen from him in a few years in camp. He was all over the place. He even had a nice throw to the back of the end zone to get Tanner Tala in 2-minute drills. Now I think Tala stepped out.
Yeah.
But he rolled out to the right, dropped it in there, good throw. Just couldn't quite get the connection down, but he was dealing.
Yeah, no, they ran a 2-minute offense to finish off practice and started on that field over there and came down. And sure enough, Baker Mayfield was connecting left and right. I want to say, too, we haven't spent a lot of time talking about him so far in camp, but Trey Palmer also was one of the biggest factors of making that drive happen.
Trey Palmer's been doing some good stuff. He's been making some good catches. He had one yesterday in the back of the end zone during 77 work. Had a few good catches today in that 2-minute period.
Back to back.
He needs to be doing that because he's currently one of the odd guys out in the wide receiver room, I think. So he's really making a case that the Bucs need to keep him and keep him on the roster.
This wide receiver room, we're going to be keeping a close eye on it throughout camp. We knew that coming into it, but man, it is absolutely loaded. And when you see guys like Trey Palmer making things very interesting, we're going to see. The pads come on Sunday, then Monday, Monday.
There might be shells on Sunday.
Yes.
Might be shells on Sunday.
We're on show watch. We just talked with Todd Bowles.
We are on show watch.
We are on show watch. He's looking forward to the pads. I think everybody is as well because that makes things a lot more interesting. When you get in the trenches, too, that also affects the pass rush and getting to Baker Mayfield, and that changes anything for him. Did have a tip ball from the defensive side, but I think this was the offensive day.
It was.
And it wasn't like these guys were wide open. There was good coverage.
Yeah, some good and there was still, I got to give credit to the secondary. This is one of the better days of camp, I think, from both sides. The secondary had a good time. We had a really nice pass breakup from Jamel Dean on Mike Evans. Really good there. We had 2 picks. We had one from Kendall Vildor, who Logan and I were wondering if he had actually come down with it, but we pulled some people around.
Got some sources that were closer.
Consensus says that he did, in fact, come down with it. And then we had a nice one from Kayvon Merriweather, who was an overthrown ball. And then Merriweather kind of sprinted all the way up the field, tracked it, caught it, brought it down. So
none from Baker, though. No interceptions.
No, he played a clean game, and he told us yesterday he's working on decision-making and turnovers, and today he put that into practice.
Very sharp, and you could tell when Baker, and you see it in games, too. We see it all the time.
We do.
River
True.
And Bucs fans. When Baker is baking, he will show you. You could tell he felt very confident to end that drive.
In
all
his
bag,
practice. As the Gen Zers say.
He wasn't doing the celebrations, though, that Shiloh Sanders was after Shiloh Sanders had a really nice PBU today. Came down and bit down on the route, and then he goes over to the sideline to where all the stands are with the fans and is hyping them up. He actually just left about probably 2 minutes ago.
He was signing some autographs for some people there late after practice. He does love the people. He's a man of the people, Shiloh.
Yes, and he's got a big fan base. They were cheering, they were chanting Shiloh, Shiloh, Shiloh. So getting a lot of love there. He's been working a little bit. Third team, sometimes Todd Bowles likes to get guys in the second team as well. Yeah. Some younger guys, give them opportunities to learn faster and face against some better competition.
Uphill battle to make the roster for Shiloh Sanders, but
look at the special team. He's out there. He's getting opportunities.
And then if you keep making plays like you did on that pass breakup, which Todd Bowles kind of cheekily insinuated should have been an interception, I think, in his post.
Todd needs more interceptions, let's be honest.
He does. He wants them.
He needs way more. Going to some of the defensive line, though, I thought back-to-back days, some good ones here. And there's nothing on. We don't have anything on the pads. But Kalijah Cansey got back there for a sack, and also, too, Logan Hall. Logan Hall has been someone that's been pretty consistent so far. Yep. But like I say, I don't really care too much until these guys are fully on with some pads, and that's all that
we're on shell watch. We might be on shell warning on Sunday.
Yes.
We'll let you guys know.
Yes, and let's just talk about, Egbuka. I mean, this guy, we heard it from,
For sure.
Who was it? Was it Antoine? I don't know who. I asked somebody about
Tyke. That would be Tyke.
Yeah, asked him about Emeka Egbuka.
Wrong safety.
Yes, and I meant to ask Antoine about Egbuka, but this guy is just consistent, it's just exactly what he did at Ohio State, but it's happening here. But the chemistry that he's already built with Baker Mayfield is really, really awesome to see.
Yeah, I was talking with Rick Stroud of the Tampa Bay Times. Love Rick, down there in the corner during the 2-minute drill, and one thing he said was, "That don't look like a rookie to me," and I completely agree. He looks polished, he looks smooth, he can find space in a way that a modern wide receiver needs to, especially when you play out of the slot or close to the slot like Emeka Egbuka does. It's too early to say anything about a rookie. Remember, we were talking about Jalen McMillan, and he took a while to break out, but he eventually did. But Egbuka really has that sort of sensibility that a receiver in this offense, this sort of McVay offense, needs to have. And if Chris Godwin is out for the first few games, I think they'll feel pretty good about having Emeka Egbuka in there taking his place. He has all the same hallmarks of that type of receiver that can really find space, get separation in the short and intermediate zones, and that yak ability that we've seen as well.
He's just one of those wide receivers, too. You watch it on games sometimes, or when you're at practices. When a ball is thrown that way into that direction, just in the vicinity of that wide receiver, he's one of those players that you just can count on that he's most likely coming down with that ball. You feel about 95%, maybe even more, because of the consistency that he has. And he had that at the college level, but that's what you see now early on in training camp, which is a great sign. And
makes a lot more sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. And then this offense is loaded with wide receiver talent, and then Baker Mayfield is completely spoiled. He'll tell you that as well. But real quick, though, there was an injury at the end of training camp.
There was. David Walker, rookie David Walker, outside linebacker. He was down the field for a pretty short amount of time. He got up on his own power, but then he had to be taken by trainers to the sideline. So immediately, not sure if it's serious or not. Todd Bowles had no update for us, but we'll be on the lookout for that one.
Yeah, significant limp there. It seemed like it's hard to tell. Maybe right leg, and maybe he could have gotten stepped on, or it might be a knee thing, just something. But he was able to put weight onto that leg, which is good. But it was very He was gingerly walking off the field. So something we'll monitor, and we'll get an update from Todd Bowles most likely on Sunday. The Bucs do not have practice tomorrow. They have an off day on Saturday. We get an off day too as well. We've been spoiled, though. I will say this breeze has been phenomenal here.
It's good Tampa right now, as it's
now the sun's coming back out.
There we go. Okay.
Yes, it is.
It's hot, guys. It's hot.
It's warm, but you stay hydrated, and it's training camp. Football is back, so I'm not complaining at all. So I appreciate y'all watching with us. If you're on YouTube right now, hit the like button. Also, drop down some comments below. We'll make sure to, if you want anything that you'd like us to discuss, drop it in the comments, and we'll talk about it in the next instant reaction from Buccaneers training camp. We'll see you on Sunday. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you soon.
I'm going to go inside. Yep.